Yo, what's good? Hey, you already know what it is. Free game all day, man. Um, like and subscribe to my channel. We specialize in narcissistic abuse too. That's something I'm definitely diving into. I'm speaking about. So I do appreciate the new subscribers I got. Much love. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm trying to make this channel grow. It's growing. I probably got over like 20 subscribers within the last week and a half. And, you know, so if you're watching this, I appreciate you, man. I keep hitting the like button. I keep showing love to these videos, man. I have a lot of videos about relationships and just free game on different situations. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back to that too. So I ain't that far off from that, you know, but I do appreciate the love that y'all showing though. So today I want to talk about narcissistic supply. So I think that a lot of people have their own perception of narcissistic supply. I have actually done a lot of thorough research on this, try to get different takes and content on it so I can have an idea on how to present it to you guys. So what I've actually learned is there is a lot of different type of supplies. It's a lot of different type of supplies. They're not just one. And everybody has their own individual understanding about it. So I'm just going to take what I got from everything and I'm going to put it in one and I'm going to break it down to you guys the best way I can. Shout out to the empath group that I'm a part of. If you're a part of the empath group and you're watching this video, shout out to you guys. I plan on going live and speaking to you guys too. So, hey, let's go and get to it. So, basically, what narcissistic supply is, this is my understanding of it. Okay, it's what you able to provide that person. So a lot of people takes it as I've been asked this question a couple times. Am I grade A supply? Am I grade A supply? And was I grade A supply? Was I this? Was I that? They keep on coming back. So I mean, I got to be grade A supply. That's what I get a lot of times. Like people asking me that. Grade A supply is supply that they feel like that's actually better than them. So if you've been hoovered, if you've been if they keep coming back to you, if they keep, treating you, mistreating you, you're not grade A supply. You know what I'm saying? Grade A supply is the person that they are initially leaving you for, that they're going to, they're going to discard you for. That is grade A supply. So let's say, for example, if it's a guy, he might have an average job, you know, um, have a decent little car, might have an apartment, you know, and he might have money, but he might not have much money. There is another guy who might have, a really big house, two, three cars, might have like a couple Benzes, whatever. He might have some shit that just, like he's doing well for himself. A good, all of this shit. If he's doing better than you, he's gonna be grade A supply because she looking at it like, oh, this is somebody who I'm, like, damn, what I'm saying? I can't turn this down. Like, so what in a situation like that, and let's just say this vice versa. Let's say like it's a guy dealing with a woman and she might not, she might have a lot of shit going on in her life and she might, you know, can't do some of the things, or she might not be as attractive as this one girl would be. This one girl over here might have no kids, might have nothing going on, and she might just be extremely attractive. Hey, look, what do you call it? She snatch, her body snatch. You know what I'm saying? This camera kind of goddamn going in and out. So I might have a body snatch, whatever. So let's say like it's just she just might have it going on. She would be grade A supply to a man. Like, damn, she finer than the girl I'm dealing with. Like, shit, I gotta fuck with her. So it's always somebody who they feel like that is better than the person that you're dealing with. That don't necessarily means that they're actually really better than them, but in their eyes, they're better than them. So that's grade A supply. Now, what locks in the grade A supply, if they're willing to give their all to the narcissist, to the narc, if they're willing to, fall in the narc trap, if they want to do that. So 9 times out of 10 in these situations, it doesn't happen. What happens is they probably deal with them, but they don't actually fuck with them. So you know what happens after that? The Hoover. They're gonna discard you for the new supply, and then the Hoover come. The Hoover come. They calling you, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? You just discarded me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people be confused about, why the narc actually hoovered them in the first place. That's because they met somebody that they feel like that was better than you. And that's why that process happens like that. So when a narc is doing that, what that basically is, that means that they are meeting people the whole damn time. They not chilling out. I don't care about they talking about they sitting at the house. I don't care they talking about they focus on their job, they working or whatever. They are meeting people the whole time, and they're on the hunt for a new supply. Now, what would lock it up would be something probably like if that new supply actually shows interest enough and actually gives them supply to them. So when they hoover you, it's something that you was doing that will give them more validation than that new supply was. That new supply won't give them that validation that they need. That's why they went back to you. So it could be anything. It could be from cooking. It could be from sex. It could be from just spending money. It can be from your company, your conversation. It can be all of that. It ain't got to necessarily be one thing for them to come back and want that validation in. Because whatever supply that you was giving them, it was good enough for them to hoover you for. You know what I'm saying? But obviously that new supply wasn't giving them what they wanted. Or they weren't giving them that enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always talk about you have to put your foot down, because if you don't put your foot down with them, when they first discard you, they will keep on doing that because they're always looking for something else better. It's called hypergamy. I don't know y'all really know about hypergamy like that. Hypergamy, you're always trying to date up. You're always looking. You're never content. You're always trying to find somebody new, trying to find something different. That's hypergamy. So that's what's actually going on. So you just they might have just liked your company. They might have liked the supply. They might have liked because you got your own spot, and they know you can come to your house and you can chill, and you might cook, and they know that you might watch a movie, and they know that your set's good, or they know you like to drink. You know what I'm saying? All of that is fuel for them, and you accepting them and you loving them. So something else I learned today. So when the narc even do this, when they be like, oh, well, let's just be friends. That's even a trap. They might not act like they're not interested in getting back with you, but they're trying to keep you close to them so they can stay in at your life, so they can keep an eye on you, so they can kind of like, make sure that you don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? They just want to know they still got an opportunity, still got a chance that they can go and they can jump back in your life if nothing else don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So That's why, like I say, like, look, you got to put your foot down off the top when they first come at you, talking about they want to, they want to discard you, because when they discard you, they're gonna make it clear that it's over. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it clear it's over, and so you have to like not even open the door no more. Don't even look through the peephole. Don't even look through that shit. Leave them motherfuckers outside because their intent is not good at all. All they want to do is just come back in, just be close enough to where they can keep an eye on you and they can sneak back in if they feel like they can sneak back in. But you don't want to give them no type of access to your life. You can't. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's something you was doing that made them feel good. And at the end of the day, it's all about validation. They only coming back because you made them feel good. You made them feel wanted. Narcissists are very egotistical. Like, believe it or not, it's like it's something that makes them feel better about themselves, knowing that somebody want them. You know what I'm saying? No one gonna wear they don't want you. No one gonna wear, and then when they with you, they just say, for example, you're like, oh, well, hey, look, if you just go ahead and just give in, okay, well, all right, we can work it out. We'll work it out, baby. We'll do this. The whole time that narc is with you, they looking and looking and looking for something else. And the first opportunity that come their way, somebody try to holler at them or they meet somebody, and they feel like that person's better than you, they gonna go fuck with that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's such a waste of time on trying to work something out with a narcissist. They're never gonna change. They're not gonna ever be the person that you want them to be, and you're wasting your motherfucking time by sitting up here dealing with them, talking to them, because they just don't want you like that. They don't. They'll fuck you. Yeah, they'll do that. You know, they'll, they'll, if you're gonna take them out to eat or whatever it is, they'll kill time with you. You a filler. You know what I'm saying? You just somebody just to be there, just between time. The moment they meet somebody they like enough, they gone. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be sitting back like, damn. It's like that. They will discard you for a complete stranger who ain't never did shit for them. That's just how they work. So the new supply is really something else. So from all my research, in which I knew a lot about new supply, but all my research, everything that I got, I heard, that's the sums it up overall on far as how they operate about new supply. That's when they hoover you, they discard you first, then they hoover you, and then after they hoover you, they'll discard you again, and then they'll hoover you again, then they'll discard you again, because you know what? This is what it comes down to. Is you just can't walk out the door and just expect people to love you like that. Real love don't happen like that. And see, the type of love that you're giving them is real love. That's why they keep coming back. You can't just go out here and just find somebody to love you like that. It's so hard. The dating world is so hard right now. That just ain't something that people are just handing to you. They just not handing that out. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like actually just have an understanding that you have to move on. You have to. You got to move on. You cannot stay in that space, because all you're going to do is just be in an ongoing cycle, over and over again with somebody who really don't want to be with you. I'm not saying they don't like you. I'm not saying they don't like having sex with you. I'm saying that as far as you being a mate, nah. Now, if something happened to them, or they in a jam, or there's something going on, then you will probably be the top person that they would consider, because they know how you felt about them. But if they know they can't go out and they know it's a chance they can't go out and meet nobody else new, no, you're not attractive no more. They're gonna take any deal. It's like a declining player in the league. When he first, how the players, like when they first, they say they had a real good season, they just be hot to trot. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to sign them. Everybody you can hold out. I don't want to play for you. I don't want to do. Some players they be like, I don't want to play for this team. I'm holding out, whatever. And then something happen. Let's say they get hurt. Let's say like they might be in a scandal, whatever. And then don't none of the teams really want them no more. And then they kind of like, well, I'll take any deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how a narc is. Once they come to a point in time where they feel like they can't like do the shit or pull the shit they was pulling at one point, then that's when they come back to you. Every time they come back to you is because there's nobody else want to treat them like how you treat them. So take that for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, like and subscribe my channel. Um, I appreciate the new subscribers. Like I said, man, hey, the group, shout out, y'all be strong, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at y'all later, but y'all be easy, man.